was shaken to his core. This act went against everything the people believed, and the thought of it filled them with horror. But Nana's voice remained steady. This is the only way. The curse runs deep, and only by doing this can Prince Boma be freed from his fate. After much thought and great distress, the king realized there was no other choice. Rituals were performed by Nana and the oracle, preparing the way for the curse to be broken. The villagers watched in silence, their hearts heavy with the burden of what had to be done. Boma, still trapped in his rooster form, but with a human heart, fulfilled the curse-breaking act. Though it was an unspeakable act, it was necessary. When it was done, Boma began to change. Slowly, his feathers fell away, his wings turned back into arms, and his legs grew strong again. Finally, his rooster head transformed back into that of a man. Prince Boma was human once more. The villagers rejoiced, their cries of joy echoing through the village. Boma, overwhelmed by everything that had happened, returned everything he had ever stolen. The goats, fowls, money, and jewelry all found their way back to their rightful owners. Peace was restored in Ajuju, and the darkness that had hung over the royal family began to lift. Though the curse was broken, the story was far from over. Queen Uloma, whose jealousy had set all these events into motion, could no longer stay in the palace. Her actions had brought too much pain to the royal family and the village. She was banished, sent away from the palace she had once called home. Even her daughters, who had once loved her deeply, turned away from her, unable to forgive the terrible curse she had placed on their brother. With Uloma gone, the palace was filled with a bittersweet peace. King Agatha, though still grieving for the betrayal of his favorite wife, thanked Nana and the oracle for their wisdom and help. He knew that without them, his son would have remained trapped as a rooster forever. The village celebrated the return of their prince. Prince Boma, who had learned a powerful lesson, was no longer the careless thief he once was. His heart was changed, and he now understood the importance of honesty and respect for others. The villagers too forgave him, knowing that his actions were not his own, but a result